Hi, this is Anna Gordon Ray. Super excited to be here with you today. Just recuperating a little bit from a cold. If you can hear that my voice sounds funny, excuse me, but that's all good. So today I wanted to share a little bit about kind of like my best practices for working with the feet. Like, how do we connect with the feet apart from like energetically tuning in or deciphering the messages that are coming through the feet? What are some practical ways that we can connect to this wonderful part of our body? And also, before I give you all of my best tips, I wanted to share why. Why do you care about the feet? Why should you care about the feet? Well, if you're into energy, like, I believe that there is no, it's not for anything that an entire modality around energetic healing, reflexology, has been created because of the enormous amount of nerve endings that we have with our feet. They make it the connection point with the earth, right? So how you walk the earth is gonna be, it's literally in your feet. So anytime, on just from the physical level as well, there's a saying that you can't fix your spine until you fix your feet, because it's so important. Like, how you move. If your feet are stiff, you're not using these wonderfully anatomical like masterpieces that they are, because they're not able to move in that way. Now, so that's why, like, I don't know, I can go on and on and on and on about why feet are important, but I've seen it for myself. When I started to massage my feet, my entire body changed, and it was the only thing that changed. I can tell you that because I was teaching yoga so much that I barely had time to practice with all of the other stuff that I had going on. Started massaging my feet, and anytime I went into the yoga room, my practice was completely changed. My body was completely changed. Pain went away. Just so many things. For my clients, I've seen it time and time again. Energy healers that are beginning to touch their feet and just allowing to release so much energy. People that couldn't sleep before, that begin to touch their feet, are now having tranquil nights. All the things. So, excuse me. The feet can change like so many things, physically, emotionally, spiritually. It can release built up energy that otherwise would contribute to anxiety and stress. Have I caught you over? Have I brought you over to wanting to touch your feet? I hope so. Well, if I have, here are some of my best tips to like connect with your feet. Number one, top of that list, is foot rub. Massage your feet. Yes, you can massage your feet by just gently stroking. That's good. You can have a partner, you can have a professional do it. But more than anything, I want to encourage you to touch your own feet. Because when you do, you're going to be able to go in there with your knuckles, with there's like massage ones that you can use. You can use your elbows, you can use literally anything that feels good. And whenever you find these sore spot, just holding it there, breathing, and allowing whichever energy wants to flow through to release. You can work around the heel, you can work in the heel, in the arch, up just where the toes connect to the feet, on the sides of the toes, up and down, above, really all way around. Familiarize yourself with your feet. Notice what changes, what happens, how they evolve and change. Because when you do so, when you're sitting with your feet, you allow yourself to be present, fully present with yourself. And that's one of the most beautiful gifts that we can give ourselves, presence. Okay. Number 2 is to get up on your tippy toes and wiggle around. Don't be stationary, always stood on your soles flat onto the floor, because your feet are meant to move in so many more directions than just flat. So while you're cooking, while you're brushing your teeth, when you're moving anywhere, dance around, lift up on your tippy toes, shift to the sides, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do whatever you want to do, but play with your feet. Notice where your feet can go. Notice if it stretches somewhere. Just notice where you have the stability and play around with it. When you play with the way that you set your feet down, you play with not just the feet, but all of your stability. It connects with your core, because if you get up on your tippy toes and you can't balance, you have to connect your breath, you have to connect your core, you have to connect the rest of the body to keep you there. So playing with your feet is a game of deeper connection within yourself. So beautiful. And lastly, and this is, if you're single, don't worry, you can do this with best friends or anyone that you desire a deeper connection with, and that is touching each other's feet. Now, I know a lot of people are feet phobias, all of those things. Get into the shower, like wash your feet, but when you're wanting to be intimate with someone, and not in the naked kind of way, but being with each other's feet communicate a very deep and raw sense of safety and acceptance, which is why feet are some of the most intimate parts of our bodies. Which is one of the most intimate parts of what we can share with another. So, especially if you're in a romantic relationship, I encourage you to give each other foot rubs, to be honest, because it energetically strengthens your bond. And when you have the chance, any opportunity that you get rid of your socks, kick your shoes off, and place your feet on the bare ground, walking barefoot in your house. Because anytime that you're barefoot, you're connecting to that place. You're connecting directly to what's beneath you. So whether that's the building, whether that's a physical location in nature, that's where you want to connect with, because that's your presence here in this moment. And there's been so much conditioning around why we use socks, why we use shoes. That severs this natural connection to our surroundings, to the earth. So those are my little tips. I hope they were helpful. I hope that you get a lot of pleasure from trying them out. Let me know how you go, and when you do, you can drop me a comment here below, or reach out to me on social media and I go to Ray, or all the things. Bye for now.